Hello, my name's Matthew Bonstetter and I own the property that I'm on right now. The property next to us is for sale. There's a white house right there. They got a 14-meter deep well there. My friends own that property there, and it's more of a weekend house. They live in the Netherlands. So we're looking at redoing the A-frame, putting up a new one. Got an outdoor kitchen here, outdoor sitting area here. The well water, which is 5 meters deep, comes here right now. I'm planning on having the well people dig a new well here. I've been chopping down some plum trees that have not been fruiting. We had a bunch, we had like we had 3 rows here, and I just chopped down this row right here. We may chop down some more. These are all old, and we may put like a storage shed over here, tool shed over there in the corner. Looking at maybe doing like a dome house here. Could do a greenhouse. This is meant to be an environmental showcase property, more natural, more organic. Gonna redo this house. It's a 1-bedroom house. We can make a 3/4 wraparound deck around it. Looking at doing a world-class tree house around there. Have some tree house experts say what we can and can't build. Got to talk with the state, the government, to find out exactly what we can build here. Can put some, either storage or some little apartments upstairs, or take the roof off and make it a little bit higher. Maybe trim the trees just a little bit, see what we can do. We had an old wood-burning stove in here. Someone said that the chimney wasn't all that good, so we can take the chimney down, put up a new one, or do a pellet stove. Got some wind coming here. Property for sale on the lower section right now as well, right across the street. There's a property I really love. It has farmland and it's close to the sunset views. And they wanted like $80,000 about a year or so ago. Could be a little higher, but it hasn't sold. So, and he's been selling it for years. Got the Balkan Retreat right here, so you can go to bookings.com or Airbnb, put Balkan Retreat, and you can find that. They got 2 new apartments with that red roof right there. They had a hostel there, but they fixed it up, and I was an angel investor, gave them about $15,000 over the last 9 years, and brought them hundreds of hours of free work and some friends that are friends of theirs now. Here's the new church and monastery, but it goes back to the late 1300s, and I'm sure it was a village before then, but it's been a monastery since the late 1300s from what I understand. I own this property right here. It's not in my name right now, but we're in the process of getting it in my name. There's been a lot of houses that are made illegal in Serbia, and now they're trying to make them legal. Got a great friend, Jovan, who owns a nice property. He's got part of the forest as well. I don't know how much. He's got vineyards. He makes his own wine, and then the farmlands literally start right there. So I can walk to the farmland in 2-3 minutes, depending on your condition. People have been buying houses, fixing them up. One right across from the monastery, I had it appraised, and someone said it was worth about 7,800 euros, and this is maybe 5-6 years ago. And he bought it for 15,000 euros, had an offer for 20,000 euros from a woman, and he didn't take it. There was 2 new houses built by a BMW executive over here, and she wanted 330,000, and she lowered it to 220,000. She got an old house plus 2 new houses, and now it's not for sale. And got hiking right behind the monastery, and I got little hiking trail about a minute away that goes up to the farmland, and you can cut across some animal paths, and connect up to the bigger hiking up there. I've been coming to this village for over 9 years. I've got a 5-meter deep well there, but it will dry up in the summer. And so we're going to do rainwater collection. It's going to be an eco showcase. I've been planning it for over 25 years. I was going to try and do it at the TT Ranch in New River, Arizona, north of Phoenix, right off of I-17 on the right, going up towards Flagstaff and Sedona area. My father, bought it, thought he was going to flip it. But he bought it in like 2007, and then the real estate market obviously crashed. And so really want to, to me, I don't know what the amount's going to be, but I'm saying invest maybe up to $50,000 to $100,000. It's not about money; it's about education. We're going to get farms, do regenerative farming. We're going to have wood shop, metal shop. Basically, want to have zero waste properties. We can get a machine that'll take plastic and turn it into up to 5 different types of fuels. I've been studying this stuff for 33 years. So I'm a researcher. I'm a business consultant by trade. Graduated Arizona State University. My family's been doing it. Now we're in 100 countries selling assessments to business consultants. We got about 7,000 that buy from us right now, from what I heard. I was board of directors. I was an owner, director of international marketing, vice president, trainer, certification. I certified in human behavior and values. And I'm really doing this for my faith. I studied Superfund sites at Arizona State University in a communication class. Found out that we had way polluted way too much, and we are. I've studied the ocean, Pacific Ocean patch, and I've been just a researcher for 33 years. So I know a lot of amazing people, talk to a lot of amazing people, doing a lot of amazing things. So yeah, and we can do privacy fences, so we could chop down all this stuff and take down the fence and put up a new privacy fence here and make a, I'm going to talk with experts, and I want experts from all over the world that, can be doing this. We can create a little metaverse of it as well. So we can take down this gate, make it a little bit bigger because it's pretty narrow. I was thinking of taking this trailer, which is nice, got a lot of windows in it and stuff. And I was thinking of taking the kitchen out and stuff. It gives you more room in there. It's got 3 little bunk beds. I fit in them. I'm 5'9", and it's got a queen bed size in the back. People love sleeping in there. I got some bricks and some tiles, and got some chimney stuff. And I just want to do no waste. And so we can move all this stuff here. I was thinking of making this fence good here. Now, if we buy the other property, then maybe we take this fence down and we make the privacy fence on the other side there. So it just all depends on the investors. So I'm looking for investors, literally some that got anywhere from 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, 20,000. If you got 100,000 or more, we can talk. We are going to be doing millions, and I really believe hundreds of millions over the next 3 to 5 years in Serbia. That's my plan. We may expand to some of the countries around here, or close to Croatia, Romania, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Hungary. Austria's not that far away. Italy's not too far away. So I just really want to invest in create an eco showcase, regenerative finance hub. I want to have a spa here, and I want to have a 24/7 swimming pool. We have a place for massages and stuff like that. So with all the properties around here, we've got a lot of rentals here. We've got a lake, literally about a 2-minute drive away. You can maybe walk there in 15 minutes comfortably, depending on your health. And looking at putting like a wooden structure with something on top there, so no branches or pine cones are going to fall on you or your food and stuff like that. Was thinking of maybe making this year-round thing where we can close it with French glass windows, put a little wood-burning stove or something in there. My other property is good for solar. This one is not, because we got the big pine trees and the big oak trees and stuff like that. Now we might do a little charging station for cell phones or something like that. We'll see what we end up doing. And I was looking at covering this, so I wanted to angle this, and part of the reason why I took down those trees as well, so we'd have a better view of the monastery. So yeah, during the winter at least you'll be, and it would be up a little bit. Can have a deck, we can enclose it, and I want to have glass so that wherever those windows you can see out. So yeah, but I'm open to suggestions, and we'll just go with the flow and see what happens. I rescued a lot of puppy dogs here, and this is Nomad. Found him on the side of the road a little over 5 years ago, well, almost 6 years ago now. And I don't know how many puppies I've rescued, but we rescued a couple kittens and some older dogs, and some went to the jail, some went to some great homes. And so got a lot of fruit trees here. We got 5 cherry trees, got some plum trees, got some apple trees, and got some fruit. I don't even know what the name of it is. Didn't know of it in America. But yeah, and we're, for artists, I'm big on X, got 51,000 followers on X. And I've hosted thousands of times for artists. I've bought about $200,000 worth of NFT art, and I'm in a position where I need money right now. So I lost a lot of money due to my family messing up my business, and that's all right. That's the past. So my goal is to work with environmental environmentally friendly products and tourism, make products, want to do hemp factory, make great food, massive greenhouses. We can do solar at scale, whatever makes sense. So we'll do professional business plans and executive summaries and videos and photos, and talk with all the governments and find out what makes sense to do here in Serbia. We're going to support regenerative finance hubs all over the world to teach education, so we can do conferences, seminars, and workshops. And that is what we are going to do. So I'm going to keep this under 11 minutes. So if you are an investor, I'm on LinkedIn, Matthew Lamson Bonstetter, and I'll put my links in the comments on YouTube here, and I'll post this on X and LinkedIn and Facebook.